Hello, welcome to Chasing Diecast Cars. On Saturday, February 15, I went to the bi-monthly NAMAC event. This is what I found. Let's start with the loose cars first. Not that many, just a few. Hot Wheels Ferrari 550 Maranello, metal on metal. This one was free, so maybe it is true that the Hot Wheels Ferrari market has collapsed in Europe. Who knows? Then I got a couple of Bburago ones. This is the 430 Scuderia, kind of metallic gray. Here's an F50. The Enzo Ferrari. X12 Scaglietti, no, F12 Tour de France, and Eurocasting. And then a Maisto version, La Ferrari. So the Maisto ones have the rubber tires and the nicer rims, but casting wise they are the same. Do have some more details, like for instance this license plate. Also got a few Greenlight loose. So this is the 1972 Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser. This one has got a plastic base and metal body because it's from a diorama. So board on top. It's this diorama it's coming from the Waikiki Beach Summer Bash. So this is the raw metal chase version, bare metal. So here you can see that version, and now I have the original version too, so that's cool. Also found me a 1955 Cadillac Fleetwood Series 60, a version I did not have yet. Kind of a dark blue metallic with some, I don't know, ice crystals painted on. These hoods don't open very far, unfortunately, because they're nicely detailed underneath. Don't know what this, what series this is from actually. So, and then I'm going to start opening up some premium stuff. Schuco Porsche Boxster S, the Type 981. This is not a regular version. It does not have a Schuco code number on it. A special release. So these are true 1/64 scale. They are metal on metal. And this is from the collector gathering of Schuco in 2016. And it says here in German on the back, I was there. So black painted metal base, rubber tires, authentic rims, lensed headlights, lensed taillights, detailed interior. So yeah, pretty cool. This one I've been looking for a while, pretty hard to come by, and when you find them they are pretty expensive, as you can see here. Luckily it was 50% off, and I negotiated a little bit and got it even a little bit cheaper. Oh, so I just see now. I thought the Porsche from the Gathering did not have a Schuco number, but I was wrong. It has a number here, 45201,000. So it does have a article number. This thing is so heavy that even the cardboard part that it is on, it just crushed under the weight. Can you believe that? Big chunk of metal this is. Oh, this is not going to be easy to get loosened up. Yeah, there we go. So we've got some exhaust, engine and exhaust detail here underneath. So there's not a lot of diecast brands making the T3. I think that's why it's so popular. Also got the lensed headlights front and back. So yeah, pretty cool. Next up we got the VW Beetle, or Käfer in German. The 1500 it says on the base, and also in the back. Nicely detailed. Cool. I got another one in a Swiss postal vehicle livery. The yellow and the black. So it's the same model, just a different livery. You can see the Swiss flag on the door. It says PTT underneath. I think that means Post, Telegraph and Telecom or something like that. So yeah, looks cool. Nice color combination. I also got a Greenlight version from the Club VW Series 1. This was pretty cheap, and these are metal on metal too, so that's why I got it. 1949 Volkswagen Type 1 split window Beetle. This has a 2015 copyright, and here's the code if you want to look for it online. Google GL29790. So that's number 5699. Volkswagen Classic Beetle. Kind of a, it's hard to describe this color, it's kind of between pink and purple. Got the split window in the back. Cool, Going to put them side by side here. Size comparison. Looks pretty spot on from both brands. Of course, they are different years. Cool. This one I already have, but for that kind of money I could not leave it behind, so I grabbed it. The Solido 1/64 scale. These are actually Kyosho Mini Car Collection Series 2. Speaking of which, here's one of those. The Type 2 T1. A lot of packaging. I have to find a spot for here on my desk. That's kind of a challenge. So these have a plastic base, but they are true 1/64 scale. The tires kind of have a flat spot from being on the base for too long, it seems. But you know, got them pretty cheap, so I'm not going to complain. These also have lensed lights front and back. This is the Samba version. Very cool. Also got this Nissan Skyline GTR 34 in blue. From the Skyline and GTR Neo collection. I think I got the best color. Well, there wasn't any choice, you know. There were like 5 or 6 of them, Kyoshos I mean. I grabbed the ones I thought were most interesting. In hindsight, should have gotten them all, but you know, you have to make choices. So these have plastic tires, of course, and authentic rims, lensed headlights and taillights. The wing is plastic. Yeah, looks really good. Nicely detailed in the back. Bucket seats. Awesome. This one has a cracked blister, but I don't care for that. It's not important to me. So this is from the USA Sports Car Mini Car Collection 2. Every single one of these I would like to own. So here's more of a street car version, and the other two are more racing car versions. It's a small window. The Shelby Cobra 427 SC. This clearly comes from Japan. So price is in yen. There you go. Look at those rims. The detail on those is amazing. So very small lensed headlights. Taillights are painted though, but you know, these are so tiny. almost impossible to apply these. Very cool. Then the last one of the premium ones that are going to get opened. Mini Champs 64. So this is about 10 years old approximately. This was made. So I think they only made them in 2009 and 2010 and then quit because they were unsuccessful. I tried to find all of them, which isn't very difficult for the less popular ones, but the more popular ones are a bit harder to find and sometimes expensive. So I paid €4.41 for this one. The next day I went to a old-timer show in my hometown, sorry, to look at old-timers, but also to look at some diecast that was being sold there. I saw this one there for sale for €22, so yeah, little price difference. So these have plastic base, metal body, Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren from 2008, also true 1/64 scale, rubber tires, authentic rims, lensed headlights, lensed taillights, fantastically detailed interior. I don't think you can find much better in 1/64 scale. Even the instrument cluster has the gauges. The seller had two of them. Both had something wrong with them. The other one had some kind of a paint flaw here on the about here. That's hard to correct. And this one, this headlight had popped out. So that was an easy fix. I just glued it back in, and yeah, that way I got me a affordable version of this one. Pretty cool. Then we get to the more toy-like stuff. Even though Norev, you could say, is semi-premium. So this is a Fiat 500 in what Norev calls 3-inch. So they actually make these to fit the packaging. That's why it's so huge. If you compare it to the bus, it looks like it's like, well, 1/43 scale or something. But that's just what 3-inch is. So this has got suspension, plastic tires, authentic rims, lensed headlights, painted taillights, and some nicely detailed interior. And I also found a few more of these Edocars. By the way, this is what I paid for the Norev, by the way. I think I did not show that. This is from 1986 Toyota pickup. So this seems to be a Maisto. This Edocar did not make diecast themselves. They got licenses from other diecast companies. Toyota SR5 it says on the base, Edocar 1987. So it's got the Toyota racing colors. So yeah, looks pretty cool. Thought this was a neat one. And then this one in a little bit of a bigger box. Touring series. This is 1997 copyright. So this is a real toy, rebranded as Edocar. Just says Edocar on the base. So lots of details on this one. You got a separate piece for the grill. You got tampos all around, even around the windows. You got a red roll cage, a yellow bucket seat, a black dashboard and steering wheel, and a white interior. Got a separate piece for the spoiler, taillights. So yeah, very detailed piece for such little money. Looks really cool. Also found a few Matchbox cars, not that many. Yeah, didn't find many that were affordably priced and that I did not have yet. This was new in 2011, the Mini Cooper S convertible. This one was loose, bought it like this, but you know, I kept the car just to show you. It does have some packaging rub on the mirror here, unfortunately. But you know, it is what it is. It says 1/58 scale on the base. So nicely detailed front and back. Then we got one from 2013. That's when they were celebrating their 60th anniversary. Also the Mini Cooper S. In this case they say Cabrio instead of convertible. Nice British racing green. Cool. No detail on the back because there's a stripe on the hood or bonnet. And also found this non-convertible version from the Mini Cooper. But this is a Stars of Cars, so not a mainline. It has the dinky on the base, so I'm not going to open up this one. So this is the version without the side view mirrors and without the post in the back. Unlike the new version they've done recently. Here's a taxi, the Austin FX4 taxi in gray. I will open this up when I do a video on these things. Also got this one. This one I did not buy. I met up with the Diecast dude, who you all know obviously. Also does YouTube videos, mostly peg hunting videos. And he had messaged me on WhatsApp that he had something for me. So well, we always meet up at the event. And he pulled this one out of his bag for me. And he gave this to me as a present. So that was really cool. Unfortunately, well, wasn't expecting this, so I did not have anything for him to give to him. So I feel kind of guilty for that. So yeah, anyways, it's very cool of him to donate this to me. I don't have any of these. These are not for sale in stores where I live. And you know, when you order them, they are pretty expensive, so not my cup of tea. Price-wise, I mean. So this is the 74 Dodge Challenger. It says 02 here, so does this mean this was the second model they released in this series? I'm not sure. So yeah, pretty cool to own one of these now. Have an example of these superfast, modern superfast series cars. Cool. Thanks a lot, Diecast dude. And then I also got a bunch of Hot Wheels. Usually Hot Wheels are pretty expensive at the NAMAC. €2.50 on average, but you know, you can easily find more expensive ones. So I got a few interesting ones that I was able to find cheaper. For instance, this 1970 Ford Escort RS 1600. I believe this is from the first year they were released, the 2015 that was. So this white one with the blue stripes and then the reverse colors. Don't have the reverse color version yet. So yeah, this is a very cool casting. It's got the chrome interior to have the chrome bumpers. Yeah, very cool. Also got the blue version of the Tesla Model S, 2016 release. They did a blue version recently too. Forgot to take that one out to compare them. And Matchbox also did a blue version. Don't have that one yet. Then we've got the 2010 Infiniti G37. This was new in 2010. Something interesting to notice here. You see Infiniti is written with an I in the back. And now I'll show you the base of the model. There's a typo there. It says Infiniti with a Y. So, oops. Hot Wheels botched up there. Like this model, almost every time you find this, well, they don't no longer make it, I think, but always has the front and the back tampos. That's cool. I like it that way. Here's a white version on a long card. 2011 copyright. It's got a sticker underneath, so I can't see if it still had the typo. So we're just going to figure that out together. Here's the sticker, Team Hot Wheels, and a skull. Oh yeah, they changed it. I can imagine Infiniti was not very happy with that mistake. It's kind of a metal flake white color. Looks good. Then I got a few Cadillacs. This is the 2009 Cadillac CTS V Hot Wheels Premiere. So this was also new in 2010. I've got the silver version already for that year. Now I've got the metallic black version. Yeah, pretty cool model. Not a fan of the blue windows though, but you know. Interesting that it's got a two-tone interior, so the seats are black and then the center console in the middle is part of the gray base. That's interesting. Did not notice that before. The Cadillac Almirage, I think 2015, this was also new then. I'm not 100% sure. I'm a Cadillac collector, so I buy each and every one of these. It's got tampos in the front, not in the back. Seems to have a silver line here on top. I think that's what we are getting instead of the rear tampos, because the taillights, they kind of continue on top here, and well, red on red doesn't work very well, so that's probably why they did this. Also got this one with the reproduction Blackwall wheels, 2070 copyright. Never saw this in stores, so kind of cool. I could find this one at the event. So kind of a enamel red with some kind of a wood grain effect on the side. And then it got a few bigger castings. The 2007 Chevy Tahoe, 2009 release. And a Hot Wheels Fire Department livery. Big chunk of metal to this one. The Super Van on an International Long Card, 2013 copyright. Nice red color. Fire Chief, so it goes well with the Tahoe. Chrome base, so we get the chrome grille in the front. Black interior. Also pretty heavy model. Lots of metal on it. And the 1987 Toyota pickup truck. This was new in 2013. This is an American Long Card. Metal bed here mostly, so that's cool. They don't do that very often anymore. Lots of chrome on it. Kind of has the Toyota color somehow, not completely the same as this one. It does have a few of the same colors in it. Now I figured out when I got home, these last three, why I picked these up. And they all three have the kind of rectangular wheel arches. I seem to like that. That's why I picked these up from the same box these were in. So yeah. Silverado has it too, and that's why I like the Silverado also. Some Hot Wheels premium stuff. 007, Spectre, James Bond, Aston Martin DB10. 2018 copyright. So these are obviously metal on metal. Rubber tires or wheel riders. So these are very hard to come by in stores, so if I can find them for an affordable price, I pick them up. This one I'm not going to open. I already have a set of these, but this is one of the few things I keep carded. So I have one that does not have the stickers on, so eventually this one will be opened when I do a video on these Euro cars by Hot Wheels. So I got 50% off for this one. That's cool. I almost always buy something from this seller. Cool dude. Yeah, cool car, cool set, like it. And then the last two I'm not going to open either, because I want to open them up in a video together with all my other team transports. I have not opened up yet any of them. So the RWB Porsche 930 and the Aero Lift. Pretty cool. Oh, I just noticed it says $12.99 here, and I paid $15.99. That's strange. Did not notice that before. Does this have a sticker too? No, this one doesn't. So this is the Mazda 787B with the Sakura Sprinter. Yeah, looks cool. Oh, by the way, the event I went to the next day, the Flanders Collection Car, as in my hometown, the old-timer event. Only bought one piece of diecast there, and this one, a very banged up majorette Mercedes limousine for my limousine junkyard. It was only €1, so picked it up. It did not have this version yet, or this livery, so I thought it was cool. So that's it for part 1 of the NAMAC video. Part 2 will be Greenlight green machines. I thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.